Hi Ashley, it's Amanda. I just wanted to try to explain a little more what you're doing. So as you can see here, this is what the unit circle looks like. From what I can tell, you've already been shown this. The unit circle can go up by degrees or radian measures. Radian measures are like the pi over 3, the pi over 6. And then each of these has a coordinate pair. The coordinate pair is like the height of the triangle or the distance horizontally and then the distance vertically that we're traveling. Now, when we take a look at this particular scenario, you want to remember that the coordinates are always the cosine value and then the sine value of each angle measure. And then the other part to remember is that tangent is always found by taking the quotient of them, so dividing the sine value by the cosine value. So basically anything in quadrant 1 right here is going to always be positive for tangent. Anything here is going to be negative for tangent. Here we'll have positive because two negatives divide to be a positive, and here we have a negative. Now, from what I can tell, what he's asking for in the first problem that you asked me about was that if you have this unit circle concept, find three angles. I labeled them A, B, and C, so that sine of A equals sine of C. Well, remember the sine value is the second value in the coordinate pair. So sine of A equals sine of C. So we're looking over here and we want the sine value at 30 degrees to be the same value at our C angle. If you look at the unit circle over here, we see that that occurs at 30 and 150 degrees. Okay. Now, if we look at the next part of this problem, it says also label another angle so that cosine of A, the blue highlighted one is cosine of A, and cosine of B, B is down here, end up being the same angle measurement or the same value. So we see that we get the same value with both of those. Continuing on with this part, it says, is tangent of A positive or negative? Well, because A is in quadrant 1, or this first quadrant, if we were to divide the green number by the blue number, we would find that tangent would have to be positive here. So tan is positive. Sorry if my writing is sloppy. Now, if we're looking at tangent of C, remember C is over here. Remember that we're going to be dividing a positive by a negative, so in this quadrant, we find out that tangent is actually negative. Okay, so that's the first problem you asked me about. I'm going to have to pause and set up a new one because this only allows me to record a few minutes at a time. So I'll pause and then I'll come back and explain the next problem for you.